Okay, so Stockrod's back out on track then for tonight's grand final for Sports Yokohama Tyres Series round number 2. The cars making their way round to their grid positions then, so the whites aren't here yet, so the one yellow grader is once again 619 John Smith, taking 3 heat wins so far this evening. Behind him is 15 Graham Willis heading off the blues alongside 83 Ben Singleton. They're the 2 blue graders. Right, red graders are 53 Nigel Foster and number 30 David Ryan. There'll be one more joining them in a moment or two. Then behind them we've got the 2 superstars, the RCI champion of 230 Charlie Octoloni, won that title at Taunton recently. Alongside him the European champion 447 Adam Turner. He won that title last season at Ballymena. He's also the national points champion as well. Right, here's the white grader 195 of Matty Willis on his debut tonight, so a very warm welcome to Matty, and has been just slowly getting up to pace in the stock cross this evening here at Buxton. Last car to join us on the grid will be at the back of the red grade number 145 of Scott Kinton in his Vauxhall Nova. The field now just closing up then. This will be a rolling start for 20 laps of action for the stock rods. So waiting for the all clear from Mr. Starter. Yellow flag goes up, here we go. Stock rods grand final, 20 laps, 9 cars on the track. So making their way around the rolling start, they're nice and steady so far. 20 miles an hour maximum for this rolling start, of course. They've got to keep themselves within their grades. They can't break rounds before the green flag goes down. If they do, they could face consequences that don't favour them. Right, so just waiting for the all clear from Mr. Starter, waiting for the green flag, and now we get the green flag going then with the stock rod final. So 195, Matty Willis leading the way then from John Smith in 619 in second. Then we've got a whole scrum of the cars, we've got a spin on turn 4 already. It's 230 Chaloni goes for a full 360 and he regains control and gets back in the action. 195, Matty Willis has come to grief over on turn 2. So the pole sitter is gone, so 619 John Smith picks up where he left off at the end of the heat races in the lead of the race. 83 Ben Simpson's made his way through for second. As we've got 15 Graham Willis swinging a bit wide there, and that last 53 Nigel Foster on the inside. Oh, Foster's hit the pace park car there, nearly goes up and over. He's back on all 4 wheels, so he just about survived that with a slight 2-wheel moment on the back straight. 619's your leader, 83 second place. Then it's going to be, I believe it's 53 in third as 447 Turner goes to the inside number 30 David Ryan and gets a little bit caught up down there as 195 Matty Willis is still unable to move that car over on the back straight. I think he's got beached on the curb down there. So got 15 going this up and over on turn 1, got a rollover for Graham Willis in 15. He's hit the infield banking there, he's just launched the car into its roof, so a big accident on turn 1. It's certainly looking like it's going to be a nice attrition for the Willis brothers. They've had some damaging heats and now got even more damaging final for them. But everyone keeps themselves circulating. There is one consolation. 195 Matty Willis's car has gone, so thankfully turn 2 is now fully open again without the cars having to go single file. So 619 Smith your leader, 83 Singleton in second place, third is 145 of Kinton in the Nova. Side by side between 447 and 30 behind them. That is for the 5th place to my knowledge. As they go into the pit bend, it's still Turner stuck on the inside of 30 David Ryan, who's hung on the outside, and now they go single file as Ryan has to back out of it, coming out of turn 4 as they head down towards the speedway turn. Graham Willis has problems in 15, but he's able to rejoin and get going away on the back straight. He's kept out of harm's way as well, which is always a positive as well, because slow moving cars can cause all manner of problems, as we nearly see down there as Turner gets a bit of a door moment from the 15 car, but he runs wide at turn 1, lets Ryan and Octoloni through in cars 30 and 230. 619 Smith's the race leader though, came into stock rods towards the end of last season and has done relatively well in them so far. He's really found a home here at Buxton tonight for them, taking 3 out of 3 so far. Can he get 4 out of 4, I wonder, as 447 Turner goes for 4th place on 53 Foster. Oh, rollover, got it through for the penalties up the barrier. Number 30 David Ryan's hung on a post, very similar to Matt Newson on the back straight here in the Briscoe F1s, 12 years ago now? It doesn't feel like that long, honest. So, number 30 David Ryan's managed to extricate himself from the fence. Quite how he managed to do it, I'm not entirely sure, because that car looked fairly well hung on there. As 447 Turner gets the blocking job from 53 Foster, who then runs wide on the exit of the speedway turn, and Turner goes away through into what is now 4th place behind what Scott Kinton in 145. Smith your leader, Singleton 2nd place, Kinton 3rd, Turner 4th, Foster is 5th, so that's the top 5 at the moment, all looking fairly tame at the moment. David Ryan is in there as well, but he's a lap down the charts in car 30s. They go through onto lap number 13 out of 20 in tonight's Stock Rod Grand Final. So are we going to see any further changes in the closing laps, I wonder? They seem to be running pretty much line of study. Nobody's in striking distance of anybody else at the current juncture. As 230 actually he's had a spin over on turn number 2 there, so he's in a pretty miserable race, I think it has to be said, for the Scotsman. He makes his way around turn 4, points 2 is up and almost, oh, is he back on his words? Yes, he is, hits the wall head on. He's managed to recover it just about. David Ryan and Ben Singleton somehow miss him. Same goes for John Smith, to be honest, as well. 619 Lena, they got caught up by that little argument with the infield, followed by a further argument with the fence. You could probably give it as a bad job, Charlie, since you've lost the fight with both of them. So 619 Smith, your leader still. Looking largely in charge. I think David Ryan is there as quite a nice buffer for him, really, as that's going to do nothing more than hold up the cars behind, one would think. But obviously Dave is not exactly slow in the stock cross. He took a couple of victories over the course of the season so far, with I think one coming at Bovingdon in the first meeting of the year, which was the first of the Polysport Yokohama tyres rounds. So that's where this series is continuing on from. They'll be continuing round through on the show at Mildenhall in the very near future, of course, and the finale will be held later in the season. So 619 Smith your leader, 447 Turner going around the outside of 145 Kinton on the back straight side by side as they head to the pit bend. Can Turner do anything? He's got the nose ahead as they go past the bar. Still side by side as they come down the home straight down towards the town bend. Are they going to change round? Turner's still trying there. The speedway turn is not going to make the move complete yet. It's one this time, so please, one this time. Your leader is 619 as 447 Turner has just about got the nose as they come down the home straight. 619 Smith is on to his last as Turner's gone through into 3rd place on the entrance to the speedway turn. He's going to try and get 83 Singleton on the run to the line, but I don't think it's going to happen. The Sherry flags out the ready in the meantime. As here comes 619 John Smith to take the black and white and win tonight's Stock Rod Final. 4 out of 4 for him. 83 is 3rd from 447. 145 was next. I believe 5th place was 53, and the rest of them I think were a lap down, so we'll get the lap charts checked and double checked, and we can get a red flag, please. Thank you very much, Mr. Sada.